Henry's Big Adventure.
There was a lot of ills. My father and about four of his brothers, all of them named after English kings.
Oh.
Others English.
Do you like some chocolate?
My father was English, of course, and my mother was Swedish.
Ah, your mother was Swedish.
So that's where,
I will help you.
but then I married Kent's mother, who was an Irish Welsh.
Ah, yes.
In addition to,
Elise,
the mother was,
niet te veel, hè, schat. Het is voor morgen ook nog, hè? For tomorrow.
Kent's mother
Was Irish Welsh.
and his grandfather, my mother was
Très beau. Hein? Mais Elise parle le français également.
Yeah.
Oui.
She speaks
She's
both.
speaking two languages.
She speaks two
Yes.
languages.
Yes. With the bonne mamie, French, and with the mammy, Dutch.
I'll show you a little bit to give you an idea.
and he has,
Can you read it easily?
Sorry?
Do you read good? Do you read well?
No.
Oh,
yeah, she has a 92nd birthday.
so,
You can save it.
so, you know, has nothing to do with United States. It's like, just like your few small states you have there somewhere above New York. And this from here to here is the Belgian coast. It's 65 kilometers,
Yeah.
the whole coast. It's nothing, eh? Nevertheless, it exists. In the middle, you have Ostend. And when you look further on, here, you have England.
I came across that water
Well,
to get to Osnos when I had some business in Brussels.
oh yeah, you know it already.
And that was the most miserable boat trip I think I've ever had. It was absolutely fog.
Is it?
You
Ah,
couldn't
fog,
see
yeah.
anywhere all the way across.
Yeah, that's very common.
And there were too many people on the thing, and nobody sit down or do anything.
This is
Yeah,
here.
that's my experience with Ostend.
This is the Belgian border to France. This is Dunkirk. As you know from the Second War, Dunkirk.
Yes, oh yeah.
And a bit further on, you have the whole of France.
That's where the Canadians had the difficulty.
Yes, the Canadians have been there. This is the border with Holland, the Netherlands, as we say.
Yeah.
And here you can see, we are living here on the coast. You are here now in
Yeah.
Knokke Heist. Why it's double name? Because before 30 years ago, there were two small villages. The village of Knokke. It doesn't mean anything. It has no meaning that.
Sounds like an Eskimo.
Yeah, and Heist was the other village. So they joined them together in one town. This is Knokke Heist. Here you have the port, small port, but nevertheless a good port. You got at the time the Count of Flanders, like still we have Flanders. So during the Middle Ages until the 19th century, you got the Count of Flanders, Bruges and
The Battle of the Bulge getting here and then into it coming through that same area north of Luxembourg that we had.
yeah, of course,
we had first
because
got
it was the
into.
Battle of the Bulge, but at a certain moment they were already here in Dinant. They wanted to go through to Antwerp to cut off from the Allied. And this was a small city, but very important because it was the nearest city to the sea in the Middle Ages. Because the sea came up to here somewhere. Now where Knokke is, where we are living, that was only sea in the Middle Ages. And this was the this is about 70 kilometers from the bridge. And you see some houses. I will show you the statue. Oh, it's too bad. Like a chair of the Van Maarland. Van Maarland. And when I see his books, he was an historian in the Middle Ages, and when you read his books, he wrote his books or in Latin or in Dutch. But at the time, the Dutch and Deutsch and German were very, very similar. So it is as easy to read it for a German as it is for us, because now these days they are speaking in Germany Hochdeutsch. This is the doors where the grains, the bread, and so on were stored. There were storehouses under the roof. Yeah. You see? Is that the right thing? It's wonderful, eh? So, let's continue. We still have a lot to do. Very, very beautiful. And this is the court hall. Alleen de justice hall. Kon het benauwd zijn? Doe het. When you go inside, you just have
Bueno, es que yo aquí creo que no hay todo que es un banco.
We go inside.
Good morning.
How are you?
Obviously slept pretty well.
It's their house, in my
Oh,
house.
it's their little place. I see.
Yes. U bavette uitgaat.
Nicola de Mavecchio, oké?
Ja. Maar je moet duidelijk articuleren. Zo duidelijk spreken. Hè?
Where is Elise?
Hi, sweetie. You gonna talk to me this morning?
And this is more French tea, cheese. I sit with you, but I first have to find a map. Wat is boter?
Poor Niccolo. There, that's better. Is that better? Maybe not. This is Elise. Zoom Zoom Elise. That's my nickname for you. Zoom Zoom.
Sing it last night.
I got a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning here,
Yeah.
and Jenny was on the phone. She couldn't be more excited. And
What happened?
so what happened is Jenny got engaged last night.
Oh, engaged,
Engaged
Alejandro.
to Alejandro.
Remember we discussed it last night.
We did.
Yeah, we talked about
That's
that.
wonderful news.
So
And she said yes then.
she said yes. And apparently the story is that they went up to Dartmouth because they met in Dartmouth and they were going to fly. But the flight got canceled. And he had arranged all of these romantic things for her in Dartmouth, which is it's a 10-hour drive from Virginia. So he puts Jenny in the car last night at 9 o'clock at night. I'm sorry, Friday night, 9 o'clock at night. They drive all night long and get to Dartmouth at 7. And then apparently he had arranged, because they have this huge tower in Dartmouth with the clarions, with the bells. He arranged to have their song played on the bells as he proposed to her.
Oh my God. What a romantic song.
And then he had a special dinner all ready for the two of them. And so she talked to me on the phone and she was so excited. She said, I'm waving my hand all over the place, and she said, and it's this beautiful ring, and he asked me to marry him, and I said yes, and this is all so much fun. So there you go.
There you go.
Yes, he'll be the lawyer in our family.
Yeah.
You guys have no lack of lawyers in your family.
His father.
Dank u, mami. Ah, my.
Want hij maar chocola maar niet breekt. So,
Hello, Antoine. How are you?
say hello.
Dank je niet.
Say hello, American.
Allee, Antoine. Staat op de camera, je denkt je? Ja, ja. Allee.
Ja, we zijn
Yeah, just a. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Oh.
But some young girls, they lay topless. But you are arriving too late because at the time of Luther and later on, we were governed first by the Spanish government and secondly by the Austrian government. So both very Roman Catholic countries. So there was no choice. They only left the choice when we got independence in 1830. And people were used to be Roman Catholics. Other.
Well, how many different categories are there of Catholics? Are they, everybody under the I know in Sweden, everybody's a Lutheran.
Ja, in Zweden, yes, I know. Wacht. Mok weer een eentje toch. Wat gebeurt hier? Ah. Then